between sociology and political science. Political science and sociology are two facets or aspects of the same figures. एक सिक्के के दो पहलू. Historically, sociology has its main roots in politics and philosophy of history. Sociology and political science is the science of state, the study of organization of men as civilized beings and their relationship with government. The political science deals with the study of state. It deals with the organization of man as civilized beings and their relationship with government. Sociology deals with society which precedes state. जो state से पहले, that society is the subject matter of sociology, but is controlled by the later through laws. But this society is controlled by the state, and this control by the state is done by the formulation and implementation of and execution of different laws that have been made. The structure, form and characteristic of a society are dependent on their political counterparts. So whatever is the structure of the society, whatever is the form of the society, and whatever are the characteristics of the society, they all depend upon the political counterparts. Sociology cannot ignore politics if it wants to understand and remold the society. If certain changes are to be brought in the society, then sociology cannot ignore the politics that is involved. Political science studies the acquisition and exercise of power and different forms of governments, how the power is acquired and how the power is exercised, and in different types of governments in different places is the subject matter of political science. While political science pays attention to the political aspect and political behavior of the society, it generally takes into account the political aspects and political behavior of the society. Sociology studies all forms of societies, all social structures and their relationships. Political science shows methods of controls used by different governments, whereas sociology throws light on all means of social controls, including the one used by government. Political science restricts itself to all those controls which different forms of governments are imposing to control the society, whereas sociology studies in detail all the means of control, including the political control, that is the control by the government. Political science deals with organized society. Political institutions are very much the product of social forces. So everything which is in organized form, where there are political institutions and they are organizing something in the society, is the subject matter of political science. Political science deals with social groups which live, develop and work under the sovereignty of state. देश के अंदर all those social groups that are living, developing and are working are the subject matter of the study of political science. In the same way, many other social institutions, that is family, church, etc., work work in close cooperation with the state. Different social institutions such as family, church, church means religion, etc. They work together with the state. Since the form of government, the nature of government, organs of the government, the laws and sphere of the state activity are determined by the social process, it shall therefore be quite correct to say that without sociological background, the study of political science will be incomplete. Whatever the government is doing, whatever the state organs are doing, they are doing in favor of the society. Therefore, we can say that sociological background becomes the main subject matter behind the study of political science. To teach the theory of the state to men who have not learned the first principle of sociology is like teaching astronomy or thermodynamics to men who have not learned Newton's law of motion. So, if a person thinks that he can deal with the political issues without taking into consideration the sociological issues, then he may not be able to do so. Political science and sociology are close to each other in respect of their methods, subject matter, and concepts, and it is difficult to separate them. Now, there are certain differences between political science and sociology. They are: number one, while political science studies the state and government only, sociology studies all the social institutions. So, political science only studies the state and the government, and sociology studies all the social institutions, all the social aspects of the society. Number two, political science studies unorganized communities, whereas sociology studies both organized and disorganized communities. Only the organized communities, political science studies the unorganized communities, but sociology studies both organized as well as disorganized communities. Third, unlike political science, which treats only conscious activities of man, sociology treats unconscious activities of man. Only the conscious activities are the subject matter of political science, but conscious as well as unconscious activities are the subject matter of sociology. Political science starts with the assumption that man is a political being. Sociology goes behind this assumption and tries to explain how and why man became a political being. Political science just says that man is a political being, but sociology tries to explain and goes behind this assumption and explains that how man has become a political being. Fifth, political organization is a special kind of social organization, and that is why a political science is a special science, while sociology is a general science. Political science is a more specialized science than sociology. Six, sociology, being the science of society, deals with man in all his associated processes, while political science, being the science of the political society, is concerned only with one form of human association. So sociology deals with all those things which are there in the society. But political science only deals with political society and only with one form of human association.